Hi everyone, it's Donna here from Donna's Creative Corner, and I'm back with the first video for 2017. I hope everybody had a very happy and safe New Year's Eve and are enjoying their new year. Today all I have are a few bodices. My bodice box was getting so full I couldn't fit any more in, so I need to put some up for sale, see if anybody's interested. I have to start off with my usual disclaimer when I'm selling whole bodices. While the bodice of a dress is usually the most heavily beaded and probably the prettiest part of the dress, it is also the most difficult to work with because 9 times out of 10 the stitches that hold the beads on go all the way through the satin, so you'll have to seal in the back in some way in order to cut apart the appliques. I am going to put a link down below to a video, a nice video that Liz Benavides did about taking apart a bodice and how she does it, so that will help you. I also still have a few things left from my wedding dress pieces that I offered this past weekend. There's a few things left there, so if you want to go check that out, if you thought you missed out, you haven't, there's some left. So let's get started on the bodices. Bodice number 1, what I did, I started taking this one apart. Am I all the way out? I started taking this apart, taking off all the excess satin, so all you have left is the parts that have the appliques on it. You can see this is all that was left of the back. So it is the embroidered, or no, actually this is cut work appliques. So cut work is very easy to work with. You just cut around them. You would normally do that anyway on a wedding gown. I'm going to just pan from the top down to the bottom so you can see the front panel, and then let me come down so you can see the detail. This very top part is just on tool, so you can cut that out easily. And then you've got these appliques going down both sides of the front, and then some individual beads that you can take off and repurpose in the center. The very bottom of the bodice is right here. Nice little medallion down there. You've got several appliques going up the sides, and then the sleeves have some appliques and a lot of individual beads that you could repurpose. That's the bottom of the sleeves. Like I said, I've already cut everything apart. And then the back part was just this that was up at the top. So that is bodice number 1. I'm only asking $6 for this one. These prices don't include shipping. All but one of these are light enough to fit in to go first class. So the shipping will be somewhere between somewhere around $3.50-ish. Bodice number 2, and that was US. Bodice number 2, come out, has the Alençon corded appliques on it. And this is what the bodice looks like coming down. This one was a different kind of bodice. There was no like seam. It just went straight down into the dress. Where's my remote? I'm going to start at the top. Top part around the collar is on tool, so you'll be able to cut that out. And this is what the appliques look like. They have some teardrop pearls in there. See them there? It's fairly heavily beaded. And you've got the large appliques down at the bottom here, coming on both sides. Now the best part of this dress is the sleeves, because they are totally on tulle all the way up. And they're long sleeves, so you've got appliques all the way down. There goes one of my cats. Go. All the way down on the sleeves are all on tulle, so you'll be able to get those off easily. Just cut around them. And then the back side of this one has quite a bit on it as well. You've got appliques going all the way down the back on both sides. So that is bodice number 2. This one does just way under the limit for first class, and I'm asking $15 for this one plus shipping. You have quite a bit to work with on that one. Bodice number 3 is the probably most heavily beaded of the ones I'm selling today. The sequins on this one have just started to turn golden, more so at the top here than at the bottom. You can see they're only slightly yellowed at the bottom. I'm going to come in close in a minute here, but this one is short sleeves. This one too has the corded alençon appliques on it. And here you can get a good shot of the heavily beaded appliques that are on this one, and this beaded trim that's along the edge of the neckline all the way. And that goes all the way to the back as well. Lots and lots of beads. This one's heavy. This one actually will need to go priority mail because it weighs more than a pound because of all the beads on it. And down to the bottom of the bodice. Look at that right there. Ooh. Nice. Very nice. As I said, this one has short sleeves. Here are the sleeves. These are on, the sleeves are on tulle, so you'll be able to cut those out. And then the back side has a fair amount of appliques on it as well. There's the back side of the sleeve. Going down the back. There are no satin covered buttons on this one. Down to the bottom on the back. Okay, this is bodice number 3, and I am asking $12 for this one. And keep in mind, this one, it'll fit in a priority flat rate envelope, which is $6.10, or if it's cheaper to where you are, it'll be somewhere between probably $5 and $6 for shipping. So that is bodice number 3, and the last one I started to cut up, and I'm going to show you the pieces off of it. It was over the weight for first class, so I cut there, and there was a lot of satin on it, and I'll show you why in a minute. So I cut all the satin off of it, so you're left with all the pieces. This bodice was like a 3/4 length. It went down to the thighs, and I'm going to pan through it so you can see. This is the front panel. It started up here. This is about where a bodice would normally end, right about in here, but it came down all the way down to here, and you've got the appliques going off what was around the hip. I'm going to come in. These are embroidered appliques on this bodice. This is the large medallion at the bottom. These have iridescent sequins on this one. I think the rest of the ones we looked at, yeah, those are all clear sequins. This one is iridescent. Got this big medallion at the bottom that's mostly off. It might even, you know, the top part you're probably going to have to seal in and cut the top part out. But and this is the part that comes around to the sides. And this one, there's another big medallion in the middle here. And you've got appliques on both sides. Hope I'm not doing this too fast. I don't want to make you dizzy. And there's actually another even more heavily beaded medallion right here. And then it comes up over the sleeves. Look at the shine in that. So this front bodice, you have 3 large medallions. You've got one here that has most heavily beaded. You've got another one here, and then you've got a third one hanging off the bottom, plus all the appliques all the way around. So that's just the front part. There's a little bit that was on the back, same appliques. You have a few satin covered buttons here. So you have the back piece with this as well. You have 2, these were sleeve pieces. These are both the same, with a medallion here, another one here, and then 4 appliques on either side. So you have 2 of these sleeve panels, and also at the bottom of each sleeve was a small medallion. So you got 2 of those. So this is bodice number 4, the pieces. I am asking $16 for this, and it weighs just under the weight limit for first class mail. So that's all I have for today. I'm not sure what I'm going to do another video this weekend, but I'm not sure what I'm going to put up, whether I'm going to put up some more wedding dress stuff, or I have a lot of laces available. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I will be back this weekend with more items for sale. If you are interested in any of these 4 bodices, the instructions on how to order are in the description box below. And I also want to remind you, I have my January Back to Crafting Challenge going on through the end of the month. So I'm looking forward to seeing everybody's entries. If you are interested in that, I'll put the link down below to that video as well. And that's all I have for today. Bye for now.